You won't be able to defeat this script in a game of Tic Tac Toe without changing the code or without using any unfair means. What's up everyone, this is Visesh Dwivedi and welcome back to my channel All About Python. Guys, in this video I am going to talk about an amazing Python script that plays Tic Tac Toe against you, and I bet you won't be able to defeat it. To know everything about this project, watch the video till the end. Also, to get more such interesting Python projects, subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon. Now you all must be wondering, how did I came up with this idea? Well, it all started a long time ago. Actually, it started last week. I was scrolling through my YouTube recommendations thinking as to what should I make video on. And then I saw a video that talked about how you can never lose in Tic Tac Toe. Well, the video sounded interesting, so I watched it. After watching the video, I got to know that there are a few strategies using which you can become undefeatable. At least now I could challenge anyone for a Tic Tac Toe match. While I was thinking this, an idea came to my mind. What if I use these strategies to make a Python script that plays this game against a user and could never be defeated? Based on what I had learned, the script looked like a piece of cake. Or at least that's what I thought. So I started with making the GUI of the program using Tkinter library. I made a simple 3x3 grid containing 9 buttons corresponding to 9 places within Tic Tac Toe board. But that was the easy part. Now came the real challenge. My first approach was to use if-else statements to create all possible combinations based on user input. And I still don't know what I was thinking at that time. Obviously, this was a horrible idea as there were a total of 255,168 possible combinations in which the match could go. So I dropped the idea and started looking for another alternative. Since I knew where the computer should place its mark based on user mark's position, another idea came to my mind. I thought of using mathematics to find a relation between the position of user's mark and the position of computer's mark. I literally used more mathematics than I would have used or learned during my entire school time. But unfortunately, I also had to drop this idea. With time passing, I had to find a way to do it, else I wouldn't be able to upload the video on time. So I did what 99% of population does when they are stuck at some problem. I googled it. After a few minutes of googling, I found my answer. Minimax Algorithm. Minimax Algorithm is an algorithm that uses recursion to compute every possible move there is, score each move based on their final outcome, and then return the move with the largest score. I studied some more about this algorithm and started implementing it in my program. I can assure you I didn't copy the algorithm code from any site. Once the code was implemented, the computer could now play against us. But there was still a problem. The computer wouldn't let us win, but its initial strategy, which is its first 2 moves, were not that good of moves. Since this algorithm prefers the fastest way of winning, it does not take into account the opponent's move and the general strategy. So I decided I will hardcode the first 2 moves of the computer. And with this, the code was finally complete. Now anyone who played against this could only lose or have a draw. It was now impossible to win against this program with fair means. Obviously, when you get frustrated, you could simply delete the Minimax algorithm code from the script. But for that, you would have to understand how it works. I can't explain the whole code in this video, so I've created a blog explaining the code to you all. You can check out my blog, link is in the description down below. In case you are just interested playing, you can check out the blog site and there you will find a link to the GitHub repository of this project. Overall, this was a very interesting project where I got to learn about Minimax algorithm and also that you should first Google things before trying to find it yourself. Thank you all for watching. To get more such interesting projects, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, if you want to learn Python, you can check out my playlist where I have used NCERT books to teach Python. Even if you are not a student, you can definitely learn a lot from it. So don't forget to check it out. With this, it's time for me to go. This is Vishesh Dwivedi signing off.